So we're going to get to the impeachment debate just ahead. There's so much with that. Plus, we're joined by Congresswoman Katie Porter, who had this exchange on Capitol Hill with Trump Cabinet Secretary Dr. Ben Carson. Now, keep in mind, as you're listening to this, he's the Secretary of Housing and Urban Development.
I'd also like you to get back to me, if you don't mind, to explain the disparity in REO rates. Do you know what an REO is?
An Oreo?
No, not an Oreo. An REO. REO.
Real estate?
What's the O stand for?
E, organization?
Owned. Real estate owned. That's what happens when a property goes to foreclosure. We call it an REO.
Oh, my God. Willie, help me out here. He didn't know one of the key terms that is used in his department. This is that Trump pick for Secretary of Housing and Urban Development. I know we have so much other news to get to, but I just want to put a frame around that and help me understand what happened in that exchange.
Well, on the
wait,
one,
also there's more.
On the one hand, it's absurd and it's funny, and there's a reason it went viral because he thought she was talking about Oreo cookies. On the other hand, he's the Secretary of Housing and Urban Development, which is a pretty serious job in this country. And to not have any concept of what that job entails exactly is troubling on many levels. But, Susan, this is what you get when the standard for appointments in an administration is how many nice things you've said about President Trump.
Remember, he said only the best, and yeah. I guess that's the best he can get. So, it was funny, but it's also really disturbing. And he did put a person into HUD, one of the most important agencies especially for low-income folks, and he had no experience doing it, Mika. Absolutely none. He didn't know anything about housing, and he didn't know anything about running a large organization. And yet, to Willie's point, there he was praising the president, so he became HUD secretary.
It's incredible. We're going to be talking to the Congresswoman later. Also, the question was pertaining to the number of foreclosures, people suffering, losing their homes. And he thinks that she's talking about an Oreo cookie. That's where we are.
Thanks for checking out MSNBC on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the day's biggest stories. And you can click on any of the videos around us to watch more from Morning Joe and MSNBC. Thanks so much for watching.